pulled toward right center field. Junior's coming in. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack, get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in, he'll breeze through 7 strong.
So stepping in, Victor Reyes. He's 2 for 10 in the series coming into today. First pitch coming. Here it is. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Reyes handles the bat well against right-handed. Doesn't have a lot of pop, but he does make contact. He's always using his wheels to his advantage.
Yeah, and in today's game, how refreshing is it to watch this guy absolutely get down the first baseline? I can't tell you what this does to a defense.
The count now at 2-1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Hey, Dan, I would imagine guys like this frustrated the heck out of you.
Oh, they do. You know, you make quality pitches, they fight, they scratch, and then that one pitch that you leave up in the zone, they're able to take advantage of it and drive it for a base hit.
From the belt, kicks and deals. No balls and 1 strike. Oh and 1, here it comes. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here. 0-2. Here it comes. 0-2. Now Cabrera swings and misses on a good pitch that time as he's rung up for out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And he clearly couldn't make up his mind on that one coming in. A swing and a miss. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Reyes is off at first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Detroit. It's the Tigers 0. Blue Jays coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Spencer Turnbull is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy really struggled last year. This season is going to be about a bounce back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
So striding forward now, Roberto Alomar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Baseman, Roberto Alomar.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matt, they have to avoid the sweep right here, especially a 4-game sweep. That can be devastating to the psyche of a team. It's okay. It happens. Throughout the course of a season, you're going to drop 3 in a row. But to get pounded 4 games by the same team can happen.
Line shot to first, and there's one away. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
Now at the plate, Ricky Henderson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Frank.
Stepping up now, Frank Thomas. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he's back standing. First offering on its way. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Now a hard liner. Foul. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Popped him up. Mercer is calling for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting fourth, the right fielder.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And here is Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. First delivery to him on the way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Jackson, a former member of the Oakland A's. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
The 2-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
The 2-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Blue Jays held in check, and this is still a 0-0 ball game.
For Detroit, the designated
Digging
hitter,
into the batter's box next is John Hicks. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Well, today's ball game provides the Blue Jays with a chance to end the series on a really high note, of course. A win will complete the sweep.
One of the toughest things to do in baseball is to sweep a series. A 3-game series is tough, but they have a chance with a win today to do something really special, and that would be a sweep of a 4-game set at home.
Behind 0-2 now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
Now another 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And manning second base today is a guy with one of the quickest hands in the game over at second base. It's not about range. It's not about arm strength. It's about turning every double play for your pitching staff, making the routine play and making sure every two is turned.
Now at the plate, Nico Goodrum. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series, 0 for 7. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike one. 0-1. Bases are empty. One man out. Hanging curveball taken, though, for a second strike.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the Blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Stewart stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Here's the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
To 2-2 now.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. 3-2 now. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping up to the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. 2 hits and 13 at-bats in the series so far.
Griffey Jr.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Smoke toward the hole. Goodrum from the outfield grass. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Into the box, Mike Piazza, hoping to stay hot as he came through with a 4-hit contest yesterday afternoon. first pitch of the at-bat on its way. Piazza with a big swing and a ball sent out to deep left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a solo shot off the bat of Mike Piazza. Fourth home run here in the early going. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about this guy. He's torched them for 4 home runs this series, and they're still giving him pitches to hit.
And now, Jeff Bagwell. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Bagwell was born in Massachusetts. This is his 16th season at the major league level, and obviously that alone reflects the incredible career he's put together.
Yeah, you said it, Matty. Nothing else has to be said. In order to...
Now this ball's hit deep to left field. Gone! Back-to-back homers. A solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
That's not an easy thing to do, to go back-to-back. When the guy in front of you goes deep, you walk up to the plate and you feel like, hey, I'm going to do what he just did. How about that? Back-to-back bombs.
Into the box, Chipper Jones. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Oh, could it be 3 in a row? Reyes ranging back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, George Brett.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, it'll be the Hall of Famer George Brett. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Blue Jays on top, 2-0. Here's Jordy Mercer now.
Leading off for Detroit.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball one.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around. No argument, and it's 1-1. Now a curveball misses inside.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's one away.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Stepping in now, number 34. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball just inside. One and two to the Tigers catcher, and Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Make it 7 in a row. My gracious, he is simply unhittable right now. 2 away.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Digging in, Harold Castro will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
This now is hit the second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Roberto Alomar hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up the fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Well, he was planning that before he even got in the box, and he got it down, but it wasn't quite good enough to put him on board.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ricky Henderson. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, he couldn't make the play. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Next for the Blue Jays, the designated hitter, Frank Thomas.
Next will be the designated hitter, Frank Thomas. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. The windup and the 0-1. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be,
right fielder,
should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Reggie Jackson, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Grounded, foul.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Pulled the string on him. Strike three swinging. Number 34 has it, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. On digging in for his second at-bat, Victor Reyes, as we begin the top of the fourth.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Boy, right down the middle for strike two.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Fouled off. Here comes another 0-2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 50. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. A sign now from Piazza, the 1-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
But right to Cabrera, and that's the first out. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the 4th inning. And as you can see there, both guys topping out at 96 miles an hour. Line towards center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box now, Jeff Bagwell, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Piazza, base runner at first with 1 out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Stepping in, Chipper Jones. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Grounded softly down the line toward first. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, John Hicks. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
2 strikes.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. A look at our line score here
now
through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Now at the plate, Niko Goodrum. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1 ball, no strikes the count. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. 1 ball and 2 strikes the count. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate,
14.
flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart, as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. They're still down. It's 2-0. Digging in to try it again. George Brett. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
George Brett.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ball hit on the ground for the first baseman Cabrera. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting second baseman Roberto Alomar.
Ready for another chance. Roberto Alomar. No hits to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Line to the right side, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Number 24.
Striding in, Ricky Henderson. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
Short. Mercer has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Now batting, Jordy Mercer will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Hit in the air out to left field. Henderson is in pursuit. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter, number 34.
At the plate, number 34. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Jackson is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Ready once again, Harold Castro. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's high for a ball. 1-0.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Victor Reyes is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Digging in, Miguel Cabrera, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Castro over at second. Reyes at first. 2 out in the inning. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera.
1-1.
The 1-1 home. Liner towards second. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Count
A ball and no strikes.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hard hit ball to second. Alomar gloves it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Tigers get just the one. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Tigers 1. Stepping into the box, Frank Thomas. A fly out and a single for him so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to second. And there's one away. One out now in the Toronto sixth inning. And here is Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. The pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Right side, hit hard. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
So a runner at first now with one away, and here comes Junior. He's set. Here it comes. Now Junior gets a hold of one to deep right. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So Junior strikes for a 2-run shot. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as the Jays have opened it up now to 4-1.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Gone after 5 1/3 here, as he never really found his groove in this one. Drew Verhagen will come on out of the bullpen, as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Drew Verhagen.
Mike Piazza will stand in here, hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning, as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Still only one out in the inning. And a big swing and a miss from Piazza as they jump ahead of him 0-2 here.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
And a swing and a miss by Piazza, and he's a strikeout victim here.
Next for the Blue Jays.
Next to bat for Toronto, Jeff Bagwell. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's now 4-1 in favor of the Jays. Leading off the inning, John Hicks, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
John Hicks.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Not the best changeup there, an easy take.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And it's 1-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
The 1-2. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Niko Goodrum.
In now, Niko Goodrum. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. Fouled away. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Henderson. 2 down.
Now batting, number 14.
Standing in, Kristen Stewart. First pitch of the at-bat. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Blaine Hardy is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 36, Blaine Hardy.
At the plate, Chipper Jones. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
The shortstop, Chipper.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Castro fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The third baseman, number 5.
So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th. And up next, it'll be the Hall of Famer George Brett. First pitch on its way. Seared down the first baseline. Oh, a dive by Miggy. What a play.
The batter.
Digging in once again, Roberto Alomar. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Cue shot here out toward short. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Blue Jays go down. Digging in now, Jordy Mercer. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. The Blue Jays are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale. So if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
Henderson moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the two starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Next up for Detroit, number 34. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
The windup and the 0-1. In there, strike 2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Blue Jays trying to hold on here at the Rogers Center. They lead it here in the 8th as you get a look at the line score to this point in the contest. So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Harold Castro. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Eighth inning, 4-1 is our score. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line, Dan.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail it 4-1. Into the box now.